Hey guys, what's going on? It's Glenn from Ion Silver, back to you again with another video here. And today we're going to be taking a look at these boots that I'm wearing right here, which are called the Salomon Quest 4D GTXs. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so as I said before, I'm going to be doing a review on these boots right here, which are the Salomon Quest 4D GTXs. I'm actually gonna, without knocking the camera over, angle these a little bit better so you can get a better view. And so, the first thing I also want to say too is I apologize in advance, well, for two things. One, I apologize in advance for the glare that you might be seeing or not be seeing on the camera. And I also want to apologize for not really doing too many videos lately. I've just been super busy, new job and everything. So, but anyway guys, I'm back, here to do a video for you guys. So, yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into the video. So the first thing, we're going to talk a little bit about the features that the boots have to offer. We're also going to be talking about the good things, we're going to be talking about the bad things, the price, and all that good stuff. I'm going to be doing a little bit, I'm actually going to be doing 2 more videos about not really boots, but how to maintain your feet when you're out in the woods. Just because I think that's something that's very important, it's very essential to know. So without any further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright, so as you can see here, the boots are pretty good. There's 15 eyelets altogether on both pairs of boots. They're made entirely, well, not entirely, they're made out of rubber, and this material right here is made out of a material known as Gore-Tex. And Gore-Tex is actually a very good type of wilderness survival type of fabric. It's good because it's waterproof, it's rugged, it'll last quite a long time. Also too, the bottom of the boots can grip very good as well. That's actually something that you definitely want a good pair of boots to do. You want to make sure that they're able to basically grip you in place when you're, especially if you're going to be climbing up and down different types of rocks and those kinds of things. The toe right here is also really good too. Also too, another thing I'm also going to do too, I'm going to untie the boots just so you guys can get a better look at this. But the tongue is actually, it's attached to the actual boot. So I'm going to undo the shoelaces a little bit here. Yes, as you can tell, the tongue right here is attached completely to the boot. It's not going to come out on you. This is something that's very good to have. If the tongue comes folds all the way out, to me, that's actually a weakness, just because if the tongue can come completely all the way out, it means that there's a little bit of a crack or like a seam in between the two pieces of the Gore-Tex. And I know for me, sometimes I go over a lot of terrain in places where it's very wet. I remember one time I was hiking over a stream and the tongue wasn't attached to the boot and water got inside, and yeah, and it made my feet very wet. I didn't get athlete's foot though, which is a good thing. Another thing I also want to show you too, the foot pads are removable as well, and this is what they look like. Now the reason why I decided to show this feature is because sometimes the foot pads that a lot of boots come with aren't really that great. I know some people like to switch them out and use Dr. Scholl's or something else other than like the pads that they come with, but these are actually pretty comfortable. As you can tell, they're pretty thick as well. So yeah, I'm gonna pause the camera for a second. We'll be right back. Alright, so one of the good things about these boots that I really like is these eyelets right over here. They're kind of like hook shape. Is when you put these into the eyelets, they actually lock into place, so it can actually kind of hold the slack into place while you're hiking, which is a very good feature. I know a lot of other hiking boots that I've used over the years don't have this feature, and just when you're trying to tie the boot and you're trying to keep the slack, sometimes it can be very, very frustrating. And these eyelets right here, unfortunately, do not lock into place, but that's actually a good thing. When it comes to right here where the ankle is, you actually kind of want the shoelaces to move a little bit. That way the boots are a little bit more flexible while you're trying to hike. This is actually just my own personal feature that I added to the boot, but you might notice that there's like a knot here on both ends of the boot, and this other boot has them too. And the reason why I like to do that is because when I tie the boots and I go like this, they lock into place and they don't slip out. They just kind of stay into place. Another thing I also like to do too is I like to tuck the shoelace inside of the boot. That way I'm not tripping over my shoelaces while I'm trying to hike. Yeah, and you kind of have to really tuck it in there real good. Also too, the grip on the bottom is very, very good. I know when I bought these, I bought them at REI, and they actually have kind of like a rock that you can test them on, and they seem to hold very, very well. The boots, for the most part, are very, very comfortable, but there is a slight drawback, which I'm going to talk about in a second. Yeah, okay, I'll let you guys see my face. Yeah, the Gore-Tex makes them very, very waterproof and very breathable as well. So that's another plus. The shoelaces are, they seem like they're very, very durable. I haven't had them for that long. I've only had them for about 3 months. But they seem to be holding up very, very well. I don't have much time to get into the woods like I used to be able to. But I have been trying to fix that. I have been trying to change that. I've been trying to get out into the woods more and more often. Also too, I also really, really like the name of the boots themselves, like Salomon 4D GTX. I like the Salomon part because it kind of reminds me of King Solomon from the Bible. Now we're gonna talk a little bit about the drawbacks of the boot. So the first thing I'm gonna mention is these boots right here. When I first got these, they actually weren't very comfortable at first. Which, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, sometimes boots, when you first get them, they're not that comfortable. I had to kind of wear them at least a week or so before they actually started to feel comfortable. So if you're thinking of purchasing these for your next hike, my suggestion, get them whenever your hike is going to be. I would say get them at least 4, maybe 3, maybe 4 weeks in advance, and make sure that you wear them like for the entire 3 weeks until your hike is about to happen. That's my recommendation. Another thing I'm also going to show you too, I'm not going to untie the boot just because I don't want to retie it back into place, but these hooks right here, they lock the shoelace into place really, really good, but sometimes it can be kind of difficult to get them back out when you're trying to, especially when you're trying to take your boot off. You can get them out, and I'll actually show you kind of how I do it. So all right, so as you can tell, that one came out pretty easy, but yeah, so when you take them out, make sure that you hold them up like this and then kind of bring them out just like that. Yeah, and yeah, they're actually getting kind of easier to come out. I know when I first bought them, I actually had a hard time getting them out of this hook. I don't know, maybe it's just because maybe the shoelaces are kind of breaking in or something. I don't know what it is. But I am going to say that, yeah, I am going to say that when I first got these hooks kind of gave me a hard time with the shoelaces. Okay, so that's that. So Now, the other thing that kind of sucks about these boots, and I know this is going to be kind of a jaw-dropping moment for some people, is the price. The price for these were, well, the original price when I got them at REI was about $230. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, Glenn, that is absolutely outrageous. Now, if you go to REI to buy them, which I actually personally recommend, one of the things that you can actually do is you can pay a $20 fee in advance to join their membership, and they'll give you about a I know for me, they gave me a $20 discount on the boots. So, which is a good chunk of change. It almost knocked it down to almost $199. But that's one of the things that they have. It's a thing that you can do that that I really liked personally. Now, also too, they sell them on Amazon as well. I'll try to put a link down below so that way you guys can just go check them out on Amazon. But if you are going to buy them on Amazon, another thing I also recommend too, still go to the store and actually try them on. This is the type of thing that you definitely want to make sure that you try on first. So, sorry about that, guys. I was actually my camera actually just ran out of tape for a few minutes, so I had to make a quick fix on that. But anyway, as I was saying, definitely go to the store and try these on if you're gonna purchase them on Amazon, or you can just get them right at the store. Like, invest your money, save up, really good. One of the things that I've learned is when it comes to really good, when it comes to buying like good quality gear, like I personally, I really like getting stuff that's good quality. Sometimes I don't really like paying for the price, but now that I actually have these boots and I'm starting to use them, I'm actually really kind of starting to forget about the price that I paid. I know $230 is a lot of money for some people. It's definitely, I mean, to me it's not that expensive, but I know for some people it's not necessarily pocket change either. But in my opinion, when it comes to a good quality pair of hiking boots, it's definitely a good investment, in my opinion. Just because your feet, they're definitely very important. And when I talk more about like how to maintain your feet in other videos that I plan on making, you'll actually see why. And once you start hiking in the woods, if you've done it for as many years as I have, you'll start to realize that buying a cheap pair of hiking boots is definitely not it's a no-go in my book. So anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making it for you. Please hit the subscribe button. Please share this video with all your friends and all your family. Give the video a big, huge thumbs up. And until next time, stay ready, stay focused, stay strong.